Hey guys, so we have the annual summer happy bag sales up in the shop here. And then we also have this ultra summer pack that's also on sale. So we're gonna do these happy bag summons. I'm gonna spend about the first 5 minutes of this video talking about the packs, talking about the banner, and then we're gonna get into the summons. So if you want to just skip forward, if you're only interested in the summons, then feel free to skip forward just to the summons. But I do want to take a little bit just to talk about the actual packs themselves and the banner, because I think a lot of people are probably going to be tuning into this to know whether or not they should be buying these packs. You know, obviously this is geared towards paying players, people who don't mind spending a few dollars on the game. When I say a few dollars, I mean a lot more than a few, because these are expensive packs. But typically when it comes to the happy bag sales, these are typically the best value for your dollar that you could spend in this game because of how much you're getting from the tickets. So let's go quickly go through each pack here. So the $8 pack is giving you 2 of the tickets. We have 30 ultra skip tickets, some rocket boosters, energy, gold bell skip tickets. Pretty much the only thing that really matters from this is the 2 tickets here. So not really a great pack there. The $24 one is giving you 9 tickets. You're getting a happy summer card 2025, which we'll talk about in a little bit. You're getting 3 of these full boost arts cores, some ultra skip tickets, rocket booster energy, and regular skip tickets. Then for the gold bag, you're getting this VIP consecutive tickets, which we'll take a look at later. 11 more of these blue tickets. We get 1 of these gold exchange tickets, which you can use to change for Z power of a character you specifically want from the exchange shop. 2 more of these summer cards, more cores, and then the rest of the same kind of stuff you're getting from the other packs. And then we also do have this pack here. This is not a happy bag pack, but this is up at the same time as the happy bag, so I might as well talk about this as well. You're getting a 1000 ultra Z power, 600 Legends Limited Z power, 30 full boost arts cores, and then some skip tickets and energy as well. There is one other pack that is exclusive to the web store. So if we go over and switch to the web store here, we do have this. This is the like super pack or whatever. This is giving you another one of those 10 VIP, multi-summon tickets. You're getting 15 more of the blue tickets. You are getting 2 more of the summer cards, and you're getting 1,000 Legends Limited Z power from this. So now that we know what the packs are, let's go back to the game and we can go and take a look at the banner itself. Typically, I would say if you are somebody who's spending money on this game and is okay with doing that, because not everybody's okay with doing that, but that is the only way to get the tickets to summon on this banner. Usually, I would recommend that you do buy these bags because they are the best. Like if you're going to be spending money on CC, you're better off foregoing that and spending the money on these tickets because it's much, much, much better value. This year is a bit different. Let's take a look at the banner here. So I think these banners are the same. Actually, this one is just the Legends Limited guaranteed one for the VIP ticket, and this one is just the Sparking guaranteed banner. So let's go ahead and just take a look at all of the Legends Limited characters that are on here. So this goes through the end of 2024. The Daima Super Saiyan Goku and the Super Saiyan 2 into Super Saiyan 3 Goku are the 2 most recent characters. They're part 2 of Legends Fest. That is the most recent releases that these go up to on this banner. So you have these characters, you have like Transforming VB, Goku Black, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Street of Might Goku, Broly, Omega God Goku. That's, everything prior to this is on here as well. So, well, I guess not everything prior. It's all the way back through the 4th anniversary. So the 4th anniversary through Legends Fest 2024 are the characters that are on here. So they're trying to, I guess, spare you a little bit of pulling like, Beerus or something, right? The first, quote unquote Legends Limited character. Is this banner actually worth it? This year, I would probably say no. This is actually a banner that I would say is not worth it. And the main reason why is because of their new design philosophy. We have characters that have overwhelming damage inflicted, damage guard, and just far superior kits to characters like Red Daima Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Transforming Vegito Blue. Any other year, I would probably say, yeah, if you're going to be spending money on the game, this is where you want to be spending your money. But on this banner in particular, because of how just inflated everything has been since the start of the 7th anniversary, it is going to be very tough for me to actually say, yes, I think you should be summoning on this banner. One other small detail to say here is these characters are only giving you 1000 Z power. You'll notice that up there as well. Typically, when we get a Legends Limited step-up banner, you pull characters that have 2 times the Z power, which means Sparkings are at 600. Therefore, they get pulled at 1200 Z power. So you're actually missing out on a little bit of Z power from pulling on this banner with these characters here. But yeah, I mean, I just don't think this lineup on these banners is strong enough for me to really say buying these happy bags is worth it. The only thing I'll say, and besides me making content on these banners, besides me actually doing content for summoning on these banners for the sake of the channel and this video, I will be buying these packs, and the reason is as follows. If we go back to the shop, and this pertains to the web store pack as well, you'll notice that we get these cards. You get 2 cards from this pack, you get 1 card from this pack, and you get 2 cards from the web store pack. Now, they specifically are only giving out 5 total cards. Why is the reason, you may ask? Well, if we go over to the exchange shop, so the gold card, again, you can exchange for 600 Z power of any Legends Limited character you want, all the way from the oldest Beerus character all the way up through, this is prior to the 6th anniversary. I'm not sure why they're not also making this all the way up through Legends Fest. I don't know why they didn't do that, but it is what it is. If we go over to the actual blue card exchange shop, there's Legends Limited Z power you can exchange here. It's 3 cards for 600 Legends Limited Z power. So why are they only providing us with 5 cards? They don't want you to buy 2 of these. That's the reason. But everything else in here, you know, kind of not super valuable stuff. You got some Sparking Z power, which could be good. You got some Extreme Z power, which at this point is not very good because they just stopped releasing Extreme characters altogether. You get Skip Tickets, Energy. You know, I'm surprised they didn't put like Erasers in here or whatever, because, you know, some of the stuff is just kind of like, I imagine most people who've been playing the game for a long time don't really need energy, don't really need skip tickets, certainly don't need gold bells. So I wish they would have expanded the lineup of exchange items in here a little bit more. But we have an LF banner that should be coming up on the 13th next week. Should be. We will be getting the reveal for whatever the banner is, regardless of whether or not it's an LF banner or a Mega Rising banner, or maybe, you know, we're getting introduced to the new supporter feature this upcoming few weeks. They said in August, so that could be any time this month. Maybe it's going to be a new style of banner to coincide with whatever the supporter feature is going to be. But regardless, on the 12th, that's when we'll be getting the reveal for whatever banner's coming out on the 13th. I think it should be an LF banner. That's, you know, what we should expect here. That's what happened last year with LF Red Broly. But the reason why I think it's actually worth buying these packs is simply just for the Legends Limited Z power, right? Because you buy this pack, you're getting 600 Legends Limited Z power. You get these packs, you have enough cards to buy 600 more Legends Limited Z power. And then if you buy the pack from the web store, you're getting 1,000 Legends Limited Z power. So you actually can get enough Z power from these packs to get 2,200 Legends Limited Z power, which you can then give to the new Legends Limited character that comes out next week. Obviously, you can also give them to any of the Legends Limited character you have already on your account. I don't need that, but what I would recommend you do, if you're actually thinking about buying these packs and you're thinking, okay, maybe I want to save the Z power for the character next week, what I would do is, just to be safe, because these packs are going to be available to purchase all the way up until the second before that banner goes live next week. You will have enough time in between the reveal on the 12th next week of whatever banner it's going to be and the release of the character, aka when these packs go away, to decide whether or not you want to buy these packs. So wait until the reveal the night before the banner goes live, see what the banner is, and then I say make a decision on whether or not you're going to buy these packs, because that's really, I think, what it comes down to here. But generally speaking, this banner, the actual Happy Bag summon here, is not worth it this year. I can't recommend anybody summon on this banner. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and summon on this banner. Give me a second, I'll be back with the packs. All right, so now we have all the packs here. For this pack, there's no tickets in here, so I'm gonna take my own advice and just wait and see what the reveal is gonna be. I guess, again, there is like a single-digit % chance it's not an LF banner this upcoming week, and in which case it would actually not be worth it for me to buy this. So I'm going to wait to just make sure that it is going to be an LF character releasing next week, and then if it is, then I'll go ahead and buy this, because then I can use the 600 Z power here. But if not, I can't use the Ultra Z power, can't use this, and I already have so many of these, I don't really need more, and then I don't need these. So literally would be a worthless pack for me to buy this right now. So I'm just going to wait and see if it is going to be an LF character on the reveal, and then I'll have enough time to buy this, because this pack doesn't actually go away until the banner drops. So we have time in between the reveal and the banner drop to buy this. All right, let's go over to the summon page here. So we have 2 of these consecutive summon tickets that I got from the pack from the in-game in-app store and then also from the web store. And in total, we have 37 tickets here. There is also a CC version of this, which you can get a guaranteed Legends Limited character from. I just don't see the value in this. I don't think the banner is good enough. Like, I would say who's actually going to be useful from this? Like, I think Super Saiyan 2 and a Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you could probably find use for him. Vegito Blue, you can find use for him. I think Gotenks can be fringe right now. Omega can be fringe. God Goku, probably the best character on this banner, honestly. Just because of his unique equip. Ultimate Gohan, I think, could be like super fringe, but that's really all we're looking at here. Any other like unique equip characters that are potentially decent right now? Oh yeah, no, this guy. This guy could be okay. And then same thing with 17. Anything else? This guy might get an EZA, or an EZA. This guy might get a Zenkai during this month, actually, so we'll see. But that's it. I mean, that's really the value from this banner, is that's it. So not a lot here. Let's start with our first multi. And I think we'll end the video by doing the 2 multis on the VIP banner. We don't really need to watch these animations. We know it's a Legends Limited character guaranteed at the end. If we get any Legends Limited character outside of the final slot in the multi-summon, that means we're getting 2, at least 2 Legends Limited character, because the guaranteed slot is the 10th character slot. Okay, Cacao, we're getting the Crusher core here. What? I gotta look up his rate after this now. Red Pan, I'm sure everybody's excited for her Zenkai at some point. Pan, Trunks, and Giru. That is a character I think I have not used since they came out. They dropped January 2024. It's one of my most hated characters of all time. Evil Boo. Is this the Legends Limited unit? Yeah. That's actually one of the better ones. Okay. I mean, again, you saw the list of all the characters. What is Cacao's rate? What are the chances that I pulled 2 Cacaos back to back? Let's see. Let's see. Cacao. 1.7. Okay, it's actually not horrible. 1.72. What's the oldest like normal sparking on this banner? Trash Jita from the 4th anniversary. Yeah, it makes sense. It coincides with the red UI Goku, who dropped next to him. 4th anniversary. What a time. All right. Again, we don't need to watch these animations because we know they're going to be an LF guaranteed at the end. Okay. Wow. We are getting pretty good luck on this banner. So this is not the 10th slot in the multi, which means we know we're getting at least 1 more LF in this multi. Android 8 could get a pretty interesting Zenkai at some point. This guy was kind of like iffy on release, kind of sad. This game hits Piccolo. This guy was insane on release. Really good character. Honestly, this guy, if Daima was a real team still, this guy could actually be pretty valuable right now. It's crazy to say that because he's, I don't know, what, 9-10 months old almost? He's 9 months old. This guy could actually be pretty interesting. Could actually be, I think he's 8 months old because he came out in December. Yeah, this guy can be pretty interesting actually right now. Like if the next campaign in September is Daima and Daima becomes like a very top tier contender, this guy could legitimately be a really solid character still, I think. Okay, kind of related to the campaign we're in right now. Mecha Frieza. This is I don't care, this is one of my favorite releases ever. I am patiently, I thought they were going to do this when they dropped the Ultra Namekoku and Frieza. I am waiting for this character, Rakumen Goldo, and the purple Revival Ginyu to all get unique equips. We need that to happen. I'm going to start pushing for that heavily because that would be such a cool team to run again. The Ginyu Force. One of my favorite teams ever. Another Evil Boo, okay. Because they dropped them all at the same time, on the same banner. Blue Tien, still one of the more interesting characters of all time, has the Rising Rush counter. I like that. I like that guy. And Tree of Might Goku is not a horrible pickup, actually. I don't think he's very effective right now, but there's a lot of trash on here. So I feel like we're getting pretty lucky. I feel like we're getting pretty lucky with these. All right, again, we could skip. Trash Cheetah. He was terrible on release. Hasn't gotten the Zenkai yet. That Mai we pulled already. Red Ultimate Gohan. Okay, I could see this guy getting a unique equip. This guy, if we ended up getting some kind of like movie celebration where it was specifically focused around just all movies, not just Z movies, like just specifically all movies, maybe we get like a standalone LF Orange Piccolo. I could 100% see this character getting a unique equip, because it's about time that he does get one now. Legends Fest 2023 Part 1 character. We don't talk about that guy. This is the first ever Mega Rising character. I actually really like this guy when he dropped. I feel like a lot of people just didn't summon for him, and he never appeared in PvP because people didn't want to summon on a Mega Rising banner. But I actually did like this character. It was pretty good. That guy came out, that cell came out on a Mega Rising next to the purple, it was like the sweater Trunks. That was the banner after Ultra Rose. I think it was March. Was it March? It was either February or March of 2022. 2023. Because it was Hit, Ultra Rose, and Kid Buu with the Ultras. Yeah, 2023. Green Videl kind of was like a dud on release. This guy wasn't very good either. This guy was insane. This guy was really good. This is one of the better 1% Sparkings ever. This character came out next to Vegeta and Trunks during Legends Fest 2022 Part 2. This guy was better than Vegeta and Trunks on their own banner. It wasn't even close either. Red Broly. Okay, I mean, it's not a terrible... I mean, I don't feel like we've been getting duds. Like, we're not getting characters that are just completely worthless, really, which kind of goes against what I was talking about earlier in the video when I said don't summon. All right, we only got singles here. That's one of the lesser known characters I think that's ever released in this game. That guy dropped next to Yellow LF Baby. We got Goku and Piccolo. Okay, and they came out last year. Pretty recent, I would say, fair compared to the rest of the banner. They were decent. That is a bad character. Blue Videl is very bad. Very, very bad. Probably the worst sparking of the year last year. Oh, he's on here. I actually didn't even... Okay. Damn, is this the best character on the banner? Is this the best character on here? I kind of want to say yes. I think he's better than God Goku right now. This mini Goku. It's hard to put him above God Goku because God Goku at least has endurance. But that mini Goku is like right up there as one of the best characters on this banner. That's crazy. All right, Pan, Trunks, and Giru again. What else? That Gohan again, who was never good. That got dropped next to the purple cell for the 5th anniversary. And then last character we get is Glorio. It's actually a good bench for Daima when Daima eventually gets buffed. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump into our 2 VIP multi-summons. This is going to be 20 Legends limited characters guaranteed. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. First character, Sarah Super Baby 2. I could definitely see this guy getting a unique equip as well soon. We'll see. We don't talk about that guy either. Waiting for this guy, Zenkai. I think it's possible we could see this during Legends Fest, but we will see. With the Tree Might Goku. Okay. This is like one of the saddest characters in the history of this game. This guy dropped after the 4th anniversary. So it was Ultra Super Vegito. Then it was Mega Rising Buuhan and Blue Tien, which Blue Tien we pulled in this video. Then the next character was an LF, and it was this guy. And then it was Mecha Frieza after that. It was Mecha Frieza and Blue Base Form Goku Black. But this Trunks was like not very good. I don't want to call him not very good on release. He was decent. He was like a decent release. And then his Zenkai dropped, and like he was actually like a pretty bad Zenkai. Pretty sad character so far. Another example of a pretty sad character. This character was a Legends Fest character. Not even close to as good as like the 1% sparking on their banner, which was that Blue Zamasu. They didn't really do anything, and then they got their unique equipment during the 6th anniversary, and they didn't do anything. So probably even a sadder release than that other Trunks. That's a good pull. I don't think this guy is particularly like meta breaking right now, but you could definitely find places to use him. I think he's still pretty solid. We'll see if this guy gets a Zenkai this month. And then another red Broly. Okay. This is a character I could also see getting a unique equip. He's kind of like in that vicinity. All right, final multi. We're going to get our final 10 LFs here, and then we're going to be done and wrap it up. All right, what do we got here? Another red Ultimate Gohan, okay. Daima Goku, pretty good. Tag Force, this character is one of the oldest LFs without a Zenkai right now, so as soon as we get a GT-centered celebration, whether it's part of Legends Fest or whether it's just a monthly celebration, GT is overdue for buffs. This guy's got to get a Zenkai. They really are close, I think. This character's solid. I mean, their unique equip dropped during the 7th anniversary, part 1. They could fit on like an LOE team. We have a bunch of different LOE options right now. They could fit on a Universe Reps team. They're a pretty flexible character. They can fit on Saiyans. They can fit on Sun Family. Like, there's a lot of teams they could be on. Very easily Zenkai buffable because they have 2 colors. Overall, just a pretty, I think, easy to use unit that kind of can just be used wherever right now. Talk about sad releases. This character, not very good on release, not very good on their unique equip, and then not very good on Zenkai. I don't know what they're thinking with that character. All right, them again. That's the 3rd Daima Goku? Wow. Okay, that's the most recent character on here. Other God Goku. We haven't pulled Super Saiyan 2 into Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? I don't think so. Okay, that's the 3rd God Goku. And here's a fake out. Is this the last character? Okay. Yeah, that is. Okay. Well, there we go. I actually think when you look at the overall characters on here, I think like we actually pulled some of the more useful units. Didn't pull like Gotenks. We didn't get Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but we got multiple Daima Gokus. We got Vegito Blue. Didn't get Goku Black. Got Tree of Might Goku. Got Broly. Multiple God Gokus. I feel like we actually did decently when you look at how many characters are on here, but definitely not recommend for anybody to summon on this because the banner is not very good. The only thing I'd say is the Legends Limited Z Power can definitely be very useful, but wait to see what the reveal is going to be for this character coming up next week. If it's an LF, maybe think about grabbing the Z Power, but other than that, this is definitely a skip. But let me know down below if you guys also did these summons. Did you spend money to get these packs? If you did, let me know how they went. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.